The coronavirus disease is also known as COVID-19. It is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered virus. This new virus and disease were unknown before the outbreak began in Wuhan, China in December 2019. The COVID-19 virus spreads primarily through droplets of saliva or discharge from the nose when an infected person coughs or sneezes. We are all affected by this new type of virus. So here's a few of the positive and negative effects of this new virus.
During these difficult and prolonged lockdowns, studies have shown that the pandemic has a good effect because there are lesser activities going on. But what you probably did not know was that the pandemic also brought upon a large number of medical waste.
In Wuhan, China, where the first cases of the novel coronavirus first emerged, their government did not just build a new hospital for the influx of patients, but they also needed to construct a new medical waste plant and deploy 46 mobile waste treatment facilities too.
Hospitals there generated 6 times as much medical waste at the peak of the outbreak as they did before the pandemic even began. Daily output of medical waste reaching up to 240 metric tons. And now, we also need to handle garbage that were not considered medical waste before the pandemic, as medical waste now, like food after being in contact with COVID-19 patients.
Surgical masks, gloves, protective equipment, body bags. The COVID-19 crisis has spurred a rapid expansion in the production of desperately needed plastic products, with governments racing to boost their stockpiles and regular citizens clamoring for their share of supplies.
Such production is necessary in these times, but all that plastic needs to end up somewhere, and environmental campaigners fear it is just the tip of a looming iceberg, with the pandemic causing a number of serious challenges to their efforts to reduce plastic pollution.
From people discarding plastic gloves and masks in cities across the world to import, regulations on the use of plastic being scrapped, rolled back, or delayed. The problem has taken a back seat during one of the most significant public health crises of modern times.
The world we are facing today is very strange due to this pandemic. But believe it or not, the coronavirus also have positive effects on our environment as many nations are in total lockdown. The first thing that we notice is that the nitrogen dioxide that is emitted from the vehicles and factories are lessened due to the lockdown of most cities.
Most factories are shut down, and even people that are using vehicles back then are now using bicycles as their new transportation, and also by using bicycles as their transportation. Most cities are now experiencing less traffic than before.
Because of that, our air now is less polluted than before, and people are going green as well. Another positive effect that we notice is that some countries in the world, like Venice, Italy, has cleaner water than before.
Because of this pandemic, people in Venice, Italy are limited to use their boats. Therefore, water pollutants had dropped dramatically. Many residents there are amazed because of how clear the water is and that they are able to see fish clearly. Also, the number of sea turtles that are giving birth by the shore has increased due to the fact that most people have not been going to the beach.
As we can see, many people have changed during the pandemic. Most of them are now planting more plants and using them as their source of income and source of food. Overall, our Mother Earth is slowly healing, and people are starting to realize that they should take care of our Mother Earth.
COVID-19 has had a huge impact to us, especially having to adjust to new changes.
In this difficult phase of our lives, there are also lessons that we learn.
It has positive and negative effects towards us. It made us realize a lot of things and learn how important it is to take care of ourselves.
It made us show resilience and solidarity to our people despite the challenges.
This pandemic showed how our societies are capable and empathetic enough to make sacrifices for the common good.
As students and the people of our society,
We can help by following safety protocols
And staying at home.